Hi, Jackson. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Zach. Hi, Henry. Hi, Jojo. It's Miss Christine here. I thought we could read a fun book today called Worm and Farmer McGuire. Come take a look. Farmer McGuire had a beautiful garden. It was filled with neat rows of vegetables. I see the vegetables right here. Every day, Farmer McGuire worked in his garden. He pulled the weeds. He watered the plants, and he cared for the plants that were sick. All his neighbors said it was a wonderful garden. His neighbors said, "I like your garden. I like it." Just beneath the plants lived Worm. Here's Worm. She also loved to work in the garden. Every night she tunneled under the plants. She made the soil soft so the roots could grow. She chewed the weeds she found. All her friends said it was a wonderful garden. Her friends said, "I like it. I like your garden." One morning, Worm could not sleep. She made her way to the surface. She saw Farmer McGuire at work. So she came up from under the ground. Farmer McGuire tilled the soil. That means he was getting it ready. He harvested tomatoes and he planted a new row of carrots. Wow, that's exciting. So he picked some tomatoes and he got the ground ready and planted some carrots. I like carrots. Do you like carrots? So he works in the garden too, Worm thought. And he does much more work than me. Worm slowly crawled back home. The garden would do fine without me, she sighed. Oh, so Worm is a little sad. That night, Worm did not work in the garden. She crawled up onto a tomato and stared at the moon. Just before dawn, she fell asleep. Wow, so she was up all night. That morning, Worm woke with a start. She was still on the tomato and someone was picking her up. It was Farmer McGuire. "You are the farmer," said Worm sadly. "I used to work here too." Farmer McGuire laughed. "So you must be the one who has been helping me," he said. "I don't do much," said Worm. "You do most of the work. You till the soil and you water the plants." "The garden would not grow well without you," said the farmer. "You help the roots grow and keep the plants healthy." Oh, so they both have their parts to do. Worm does a lot of work under the ground, and Farmer McGuire does a lot of the work too, getting the soil ready and watering the plants. Farmer McGuire and Worm spent the rest of the morning talking. They talked about the best month to plant beans and which vegetables were their favorites. The farmer gently placed Worm back on the ground. "Your garden is the nicest one around," said Worm. Worm saying, "I like your garden." You mean our garden, said Farmer McGuire. Worm smiled as she crawled back home. Worm knew she had a busy night's work ahead of her. And there she goes underground, ready to help Farmer McGuire. I hope you liked our story. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.